Hey everybody, it's Spencer Howard. Welcome to TripKnowledgy, and today I'm going to be talking about the LifeProof, waterproof, shockproof, snowproof, dirtproof case for the iPhone 4 and 4S. I'm doing the iPhone 4 and 4S because the case for the iPhone 5 is not out yet. I'm assuming it's going to be similar. Hopefully there will be a few improvements. Today I'm going to be talking about this case, especially since a lot of people still have the 4S. I don't know about you, but I like to drink. And when I drink and I have an iPhone, that usually leads to an iPhone in a toilet. So a case like this from LifeProof sounds like it's going to be a great way to keep your iPhone safe from drops in the toilet or drops on the floor, in the snow, in the dirt, in the mud. So I decided to take a look for myself and see how it stacked up. Now, as you'll see, it is I call it militaristic. It's not very sleek or sexy, but it definitely looks like it can live up to all of the claims. The plastic, even though it's light and soft, as you can see, it's actually quite bendable, lived up to the claims that it could take a lot of impact and keep your iPhone from getting wet. The first thing, when you try to open it for the first time, it's a little frustrating because it actually is very hard to pry open, but that instantly makes me feel like my iPhone is going to be safe in there. So I like that, even though it's frustrating to get this thing open. Now you'll see the yellow ring around here is the soft, cushy, waterproof material that lines the inside. The cover right here is a kind of flimsy, clear, thin plastic. My biggest gripe about this is the plastic is a little too movable. Now, I get it, it's thin. You have to be able to control your iPhone, which is great because while it is waterproof and shockproof and everything else proof, you can control everything while keeping it in the case. I did find that a lot of the sensitivity to the touch screen was lost. Not completely, but everyday typing emails, typing text messages got a little annoying. It definitely missed some of my presses, and if you're used to typing just the bare screen, this got pretty frustrating. I don't necessarily see myself using this as my all-day, everyday travel case, but because it stood up to all the other testing, if I were to go on vacation, go to the beach, go hiking, go fishing, swimming, anywhere, I would 100% take this with me and just keep my phone in the case the entire time I was there. It has a hole right here for you to take your pictures, and on the top, it has this little screw out plug, and it also has the waterproof lining around the inside, so it is waterproof with this in, but this is the access to your headphone jack. While this is in, obviously you can't access the headphone jack. Take this out, it becomes no longer watertight. To solve that, they give you this adapter. So you plug this in, screw that in, and then it becomes watertight again, and then you just plug your headphone in here. So that means that you either have to constantly have this hanging off of your phone, or you have to leave it open if you want to listen to your music. And this is so incredibly easy to lose track of. I wish they had put some kind of connector to the top of the case so that this was always attached. And once you lose it, once again, this becomes no longer waterproof. So that's something that I would love to see when they come out with the case for the iPhone 5. I did not put an iPhone in it to do the waterproof test because I just don't want to do that. But what I did do was I put some paper inside of here, and I submerged the case for about 30 minutes. There were some bubbles coming up from the water which made me nervous, but that must have just been some interior airspace that was letting the bubbles out. This case let 0 water in for 30 minutes. I did not submerge it over 6 feet. This is waterproof up to 6.5 feet, but any dropping it in the toilet, like I do, or into a pool, into the ocean for a second and go, oh my God, thank God this was in here, you will be so happy you had your iPhone in this case. I judge all my cases by what I like to call TSO. Travel friendly, sexy, and operational. As far as travel friendly, this is great. I love this as a travel friendly case. Like I said, it lives up to all of its claims, easily fits in your pocket, it's not bulky. Sexiness depends on what you like. If you are more of the rugged kind of LC'd fan, then you might like this. It's a little rugged. If you're more of a Bill Compton type, it's not a very sleek and sexy case. I kind of wish they followed a little bit more of the form of the iPhone itself. But as far as operational, everything is extremely operational about this phone. I just wish, like I said, they had some kind of connector for this headphone jack. Other than that, all the buttons work perfectly. It was a little tough toggling the silent switch here, but it works. You know, that's a very hard switch to have functioning when you're going to make your case everything proof. So there's always going to be a little bit of a trade-off. In summation, I don't know if this is going to be my everyday iPhone case, but when I'm going on a trip, going to the beach, going hiking, going boating, this is what I'm going to put my iPhone in 100%, no doubt. This has been my review of the LifeProof case for the iPhone 4 and 4S. Make sure you keep tuning in to TripKnowledgy to see more of my suggestions for my favorite gadgets. I'm Spencer Howard. Take care.